Hey YouTubers, I've got a kind of underneath my 02 Pontiac Bonneville right now. As you can see in this part of the oil pan. So I'm sliding from underneath the car from the front. And this is an 02 Pontiac Bonneville. And there's the the oil filter right there. And if you go basically straight above this, this is where the oil pressure sensor is. If you see that bolt center screen, I got like a paper towel. I've already removed it, so that's why you can't see the switch. But right where the paper towel is, there's a bolt right center. Then right above that, where that little dark piece of oil, the oil dripping there, is where the switch came out of. And I'll kind of get you a swing around here and get you a little better view. See right there where the orange tape is? Right there. That's where it is. It's like almost straight above on this aluminum block where the oil filter goes into, and it's not very fun to get to. Try to zoom back out here. I'm trying to do this with a single hand, but that is the front drive axle to the passenger side, and that's kind of where it leads. That's kind of like the cross section of it. And what I did was I just got you can get a socket and you can come up over this way. You can see there's the pull off, or the electrical connector I pulled off. But you can come up this way with the, I don't really want to stick my phone up there and get all dirty, but you can stick the socket up over the drive axle and get into it. All I did was just an open end wrench and just turned it, flipped it, turned it, flipped it. I don't know, I did about, seems like 20 times. But anyway, it's out. Saved me from buying a socket. So I'll get it back in and kind of show you maybe a little bit, you know, where it's at, and go forward from there. All right, I'm try to get this for you. See me way up there? That's where it's at. I got my hand reached up over the drive axle. I came in from the front. I originally took this apart from my left hand, from the, say, like between the two passenger wheels. I came in from that way and undid it. But in order to get my hand kind of around the drive axle, I don't have much clearance to stand underneath it. I've just got some blocks up. So my hand's up above the axle. And actually I wanted to clean off that old stuff first. I forgot about that. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. But anyway, there's a little bit of, it's not going to hurt anything, but let's see if I can get it. Probably need to check that from the other angle. I'm in my own light. Yeah, it's all right. It's not going to hurt anything. There's sealant on the other. There's sealant on the other pipe, or the other nipple here. You can see it. So I'm gonna go back up over and pop back through here. See if I can get you lined up. And I left the electrical plug cover that comes with. I left that. Oh, crud. I dropped it. Is it clean? Alright, still looks clean. But anyway, I left the electrical plug cover on it just till the very end. Just because it was going to be a pain. And with the oil on my fingers, that's about as far as I can go. But what I'm going to do, I'll kind of show you, is this here's a adjustable wrench. Let me get that paper towel out of there. I had that. When you open that up, I will warn you, when you open that up, you'll get maybe, I don't know, maybe like a half a cup of, you know, let's say like of well, what would it be? Just a regular cup of coffee, but maybe like maybe half, 3/4 of oil will come out of that. So just put down a little pan for that. But all I was doing is using this adjustable wrench. And this one's thin enough, and it just happens to fit in there. But I get on it, and I turn it a little bit, then I pull it down, flip it around, you know the story. And put it back in. So after I put this in, I'm going to pull out the little plastic cover, the protector for that switch, and then plug in this guy right there. That's not focusing. Oh well. Try to get focused. But anyway, it's a 3-prong switch, or 3-prong plug, so and that's hopefully going to take care of it. Now my symptoms actually started off as it was just pegged out at 120. Then I just kind of let it go because I figured that's what it was. And then yesterday it was bouncing all over the place. It was like 0, 120, 60, everywhere in between. So I was just like, well, it's freaking out the computer and telling it to check oil pressure. So time to switch her out. So hope this helps somebody out there, and good luck, and catch you later. Alright, back at it. I got the switch installed. Let's see if I can't alright, put the key in and see what happens. Comes up. Well, that's not good. Oh, there we go. I was had me a little worried there for a second. I wasn't expected to sit on 0 for so long. Okay, that's much better. It's not bouncing around. Like I said before, it was on 120, just constant. Then like yesterday, it was down 0 and it bounced around, and that kind of had me a little my heart in my stomach. Is that how the saying goes? Something like that. Anyhow, looks like we have a successful mission. All right, later, YouTubers.